Jemma Jeffree from ANU, and I'm studying how to measure deep ocean currents using satellite measurements. Well, I guess it's such a big problem, and it's one that we all need to work together to solve over the next few years. Climate science is something that's going to impact part of everyone's life. It's a problem that's really important to society, but then it's also a really interesting problem, because in order to actually understand the climate system, you need to be understanding the physical system, you need to be understanding like the biological and chemical systems underpinning that, you need to understand how those influence society, and then how people might feedback and influence the climate system again. So you can't study any aspect of it in isolation. It's all about the whole big picture. It's fantastic that you have this community that's been pre-built. We've all been brought together by the Centre of Excellence, and you know that if there's one person, say down at Monash, that does work that you're interested in, you can just reach out and say, hey, I'm part of the Centre of Excellence and I'd be interested in talking to you about your work. And there's always somebody who's done some work on the problem you're working on. So they've already looked at what you're trying to solve. So there's always a helping hand around. I'd like to go on to study El Niño and La Niña, because as we've seen over the past few years, these are phenomena that really impact Australia. But they're actually phenomena that we don't know as much about as we should. So we can look at these individual El Niño or La Niña events, but we don't understand how they're changing over time. And that's going to be problematic as climate change influences the way they behave.